Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
What a beautiful time we had together. Now it's here, and we must leave each other. Just remember the time we had, and how right now tried to be. So today,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? My name is Corey Johnson, and welcome to Relationship Management. Today's topic is going to be about block fake friends. Do it right now. To all of my real true friends and true family members that are there for me, thank you very much. I say thank you because you have went overboard to prove to me that you like me and that you wants to be my true friend. And I have to acknowledge you, and you know who you are. I have to say this. The Holy Spirit of God told me to say this. I have to let you know because that's the way it really should go. Because I know it's not me just being, a harasser or not being, reasonable about this. It's not just me just being a bully, just picking with people. No, I really do have friends that are genuine. I mean, you're faithful, you are true. And I thank you. I can't thank you enough. You're always liking my videos, you know, and this is the real shit. You're the real deal. Thank you. You know? And out of 10 fingers, it looked like I got like 3 to maybe 7 real faithful. Well, the really main, maybe I say about 2 people that's really faithful. It's too bad, that everybody can't be faithful like this. So I feel like the Lord is using me, y'all. I ain't playing. I feel like God is using me to come up with these videos, you know. And the Lord wants you to listen to me because what I'm saying are facts, and I'm here to help you. God is using me to help, everyone out there that are genuine. They have a good heart and a good soul, you know? Now, the name of this topic again is called Block Fake Friends. To block fake friends, you can take action by creating physical and digital distance, which includes blocking them on social media and muting them on your phone. Other methods include setting clear boundaries, making yourself emotionally and physically unavailable, and being direct about your needs or feeling in a way that shows you're aware of their behavior. And that's exactly what I do. I make many videos, you know what I mean? To make them aware of their behavior, but they don't respect me. They don't, like it. So I am gonna continue to be a teacher. But I'm letting you know, all of my fake friends that's listening to this, I can't allow you to remain up in my life. If you don't like this video, God told me to block you out, not unfriend you. I'm blocking you out because, you are willingly, deliberately, and knowingly being evil. And I can't let you stay in my life to drain my energies like that, like a vampire. You have to beware of fake family. You got people in your family that ignore you deliberately too, as evenness. And God says up in His Word, He say to stay out the path of the wicked. And when you ignore me, or when you are, you know, not show me that you want to be my friend, well, I got to let you go. That's a form of wickedness. And the Bible told me to stay out the path of the wickedness. And it says to block them that cause division. You know why? Because the house that can't stand against itself should not stand. You know what I'm talking about. I'm more than sure you read that. There's different parts of the Bible that speaks differently. It has different translation. Understand? Um, but I am going to let you know that you have to block them digitally. You have to remove them from all social media accounts, phone contacts, and email lists. Resend all access to you can have the space you need away from the toxicity. You have to mute them. If you don't want to go straight to blocking, at least mute them on platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook to reduce their impact on your feed and notifications. You have to take action. Be decisive. You are not a bad person. And I know I'm not a bad person. So you are not a bad person. If you got good energies like me, you are not a bad person for setting boundaries and removing someone who is not a true friend. And God told me if you acting like you don't want to be my friend or a true friend, to block you. And I'm gonna do it. Creating distance and setting boundaries. I'm setting my boundaries with my fake friends for the last time. For my fake friends, I'm setting my boundaries. You have to be unavailable. Stop being available for favors or constant attention. Saying no to requests and not over explaining or justifying your refusal is a strong way to enforce boundaries. Stop being available. What I mean by that, if they're um, if they're not being available for you, you have to stop being available for them. If, meaning even if their birthday come around, don't wish them happy birthday. You know, because they don't deserve no happy. They don't deserve no happy birthday because they keep showing you they don't give a fuck about you. So why should you give a fuck about them? That's right. That's karma. You have to maintain distance. Um, yeah, the Bible say avoid them that causes division. And if you make me feel like you don't like me, I'm gonna avoid you, and that means blocking you out. This can be done by changing your social media scene and limiting contact. You have to be direct. If you choose to address it, tell them what's bothering you and set clear boundaries. And I have been for the longest through my videos. However, be prepared for the friendship to end if they disrespect you. And again, I am going to block you out very soon. If you don't like this video right here, this is your last chance. If you don't like this video, I'm blocking you from disrespecting me. Recognizing fake friends. You have to trust your instincts. If your gut tells you a friendship feels off or you feel drained after spending time with them, trust those feelings. I feel drained because all the videos I came out with, You understand? And a lot of fake friends don't even like them. You want to know why you didn't like them? Because you didn't like me. You understand? So I am confronting you for incompatibilities. You are not my real true friend, and I got to get rid of you. The law told me to block you. I'm going to say it again. Look for their actions. Fake friends often don't support you, are overly competitive, or make you feel bad about yourself. They may also spread negativity or be self absorbed. How to stop fake friends? To avoid fake friends, trust your intuition and set clear boundaries, while also gradually distancing yourself from those who are dishonest or draining. You know, focus on cultivating genuine friendships and prioritize your own well being by investing time in your interests and true connections. When you got people that give a shit about you, give a damn, or a person that give a fuck and cares about you, yeah, those are the ones you like. You like them too. To show them appreciation. Hey, I appreciate you liking me. So I'm going to like your post too. Really. Cause that's let them know, hey, he appreciates me. Okay, all right. I see you. Well, I see you too. That's why I'm saying thank you to my true friends. When you set boundaries, you have to really communicate. Listen to your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Trust your gut feeling about a person. You have to communicate honestly. If you can address what bothers you directly, you understand? You can also be honest about your needs. For example, by saying you don't have the money for a trip instead of making up an excuse. You have to establish your limits, set clear boundaries about what you will and won't tolerate. This shows you respect yourself and expect the same in return. If boundaries are disrespected, you may need to limit contact further. Gradually, separation, slowly pull away from the person to minimize the impact on your life. Like, for example, put the video about a situation like this and you don't like it. So I give one of my friends the benefit of a doubt. I written her a long letter in an inbox. You know what I mean? Because she just came out the blue. You know what I mean? From about to go 5 years and decided to add me for a friend. So I wrote to her how she, made me feel, and she left it on red. You understand? She didn't respond. I was looking for her to say, "Hey, I'm sorry about that. It won't happen again. I promise." You know what I mean? Or she could have went a little bit overboard, say, "Well, okay, give me a chance. I'm gonna show you that you have that I'm true friend and that you got real true support. You're gonna see a difference." But she left me on red anyway. The only thing she said when she left me on red is, "Yeah, you right. How you feeling? I don't, disrespect you. I disrespect you. I totally disrespect you. Matter of fact." So, you know, I did what I said I was gonna do. And I told her at first. I said I unfriended you Now, I am going to say a couple more things and I'm going to read what I read to her. You have to limit contact. Be willing to let them go if they consistently disrespect you or drain your energy. And again, I'm letting you guys know again, I'm not going to let you drain my energies anymore. You have to cut them off completely. If the friendship is toxic, that's when it becomes just the friendship is toxic and they disrespecting you like that. You may need to end it completely. End it completely, which can involve blocking them on social media. Now, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna read. You know, hold on. I'm gonna read what I've written to her. Hold on. I'm not gonna say her name. I said, I have some bad news for you. I've deleted you off my friends list on my main page because I don't trust you, okay? Many years ago, I've deleted you because you act like a fake friend. You didn't care to like several of my new songs. Even on this page, I posted over 100 videos and you didn't bother to like none of them. And that clearly shows the lack of respect you have for me. So why would I accept you back in my life to be my friend? Because you know that you're not going to be liking anything. You only liked only one of my songs. I've put in too much hard work on them songs and videos, and to see you're not participating as a fan shows me that you don't care or you don't give a damn. I'm not angry or mad at you, okay? You have the right to remain in your ways and be who you want to be. But I must move on with my life and have less worries about people that act like they don't value me. Sorry, please understand. What you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to focus on positive relationship. You have to let go of these negative energies that you got on your friends list. You got to let them go. You have to prioritize real friends. Make time for friends who are genuinely caring, supportive, and make you feel happy. Be true to yourself. Don't change who you are to please others that are fake, because they are not going to change who they are, which is evil people that will talk behind your back and don't mean you no good. Authentic connections are built on being yourself. If they're gonna be themselves and have the cruelty to not be there for you, well, guess what? You be yourself and block them out. Because the Bible says, avoid them that cause division. If you acting like you don't want me to be your friend, a house that is divided against itself cannot stand. And it's obviously that you can't stand my guts. So guess what? I got to let you go. I'm gonna do what the Bible say. When you acting like that, you are a wicked person. And the Bible says to stay out the paths of the wicked. I can't have you on my friendship any longer. If you don't like this, I'm giving you a chance to come clean. If you don't like this video here, the clock is gonna be ticking. If you see that I block you out, that means that I ain't taking no more of your shit. Okay? You have to find like-minded people. You have to meet new people by joining groups or engaging in hobbies that align with your values and interests to build more meaningful friendship. You don't do good for people that don't give a fuck about you. That's that because it's not fair. That's not how it's supposed to go. For example, to ladies, you don't stay in a man's life and keep being his woman if he's constantly cursing you out and what the fuck's wrong with you? And bam, punching a hole in the microwave and breaking everything, just glass shattering every fucking where like he's a Tasmania devil or something, and breaking everything in your house like he's gonna kill you and your child. You don't keep being good to him by keep giving him your vagina and keep staying up in his life. Because for number one, you are in imminent, immediate danger. You and your child. And if you don't get your child away from his crazy fucking ass, your child is gonna grow up having bad nerves and gonna wind up smoking marijuana at the age of a teenager, and it's gonna wind up hanging out with a lot of the bad chicks that's up in the street and wind up getting hooked on heroin. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be out more, you know what I'm saying, away from the house because she's gonna be tired of his crazy fucking ass. And you're gonna cause that girl to start hanging out with the wrong chicks out in the street, and she's gonna wind up getting hooked on the heroin and coke and everything else. You understand? So you stop trying to be a nice person to an evil motherfucker. He don't deserve you. Your life is in fucking danger and your child life is in danger. You need to flee his fucking crazy ass. I've heard a lot of shit. A lot of ladies there post up a little video of the pictures, and in the background they'll have the man cursing him out and breaking shit. Girl, you better get the fuck away from him. God do not want you with no crazy devil like that. Leave that fucking demon before he kill you and your child. You have to do with the best interest. Are you gonna listen to somebody for once in your life? You have to do with the best interest of your child. You need to flee that crazy fucking motherfucker before he kill y'all. That sounds like he ready to kill something, and that's you always hear about it all the time. A man shot all of his children and shot his wife and called the police. I'm trying to tell you, you better leave him now. You better reach out to somebody that really care and you know that you're gonna be safe, and you need to flee and leave. Now back to your fake friends. You need to flee them motherfuckers and leave. Cause they unequally yoked. And they fake it. You got to do it. If they don't change and be a better person, which that's not gonna ever happen because they're gonna be who they are. And a lot of people that's who they are and they're evil like that, they're never gonna change. So if they don't get it, you know what I mean, you gotta let them go. And let me tell you something about scriptures that's gonna back up what I'm saying. You see, there are scriptures that addresses fake friends by warning about the corrupting influence of bad company, you know, on the betrayal by those with ulterior motives, and the deceitfulness of flatterers. Often contrasting these false friends with true loyal companion. The key verses include Proverbs 13, verse 20, which states that the company of the foolish leads to ruin. And 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33, which cautions that bad company corrupts good character. Now, here are some relevant scriptures on fake friends. Proverbs 13, chapter 13, verse 20. Keep company with the wise, and you will become wise. But a partner of fools will suffer ruin. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 28. A dishonest man spreads strife, and a whisperer separates close friends. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 24. A person who has unreliable friends can be ruined, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. And I have some friends that stick closer than a brother or and a sister, genuine, you know. And these type of people are one in a million, you know. So the fake friends, you being unreliable, like the Bible say, you know, and it says straight up, a person who has unreliable friends can be ruined. You guys are wishing me bad. You wishing I had bad luck. God said I got to get rid of you if you got negative energies. If I don't hold to the word of God, and if I don't get rid of you, well then, you know, if you don't get rid of bad energies, bad energies can fall upon you, and you want to have a bad luck or something. I'm gonna have to get rid of y'all. Proverbs chapter 27, verse 6. It says, faithful are the wounds of a friend, profuse are the kisses of an enemy. This verse highlights that true friends provide honest, even painful correction, while an enemy may offer deceitful flattery. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. Do not be misled by bad company corrupts good character. Jeremiah chapter 9, 5 to 9, where it says, this passage describes a world where friends betray each other and no one speaks the truth, reflecting the deep deceit of false relationship. So you got some fake family friends and people you've been known for years. Well, you not support me, you're not liking me, or you acting like you don't want to be my friend anymore, and I feel like you betrayed me. So guess what? I'm blocking you out if you don't like this video. Again, clock is ticking. Psalms chapter 41, verse 9. Even my close friend, someone I trusted, one who shared my bread, has turned against me. You know? And it's a crying shame. You have some people you've been to talk to on the phone that really seem genuine. You spoke to them in inbox, but in public's eye, they act like they don't want to be your friend. So they act like, I'm gonna tell you again, you act like you don't want to be my friend. I'm blocking you out. This is the final curtain call. This verse speaks of the deep pain of betrayal by a trusted companion. Warning. I'm giving you warnings against negative influence. The Bible warns that the people we spend time with influence our character and choices. You know, ladies, if you got a man that's abusive and crazy and is a bad example for your child, you better get away from him right now and don't go back to him. If you don't listen to him and he wind up killing you, it's going to be your fault. If he wind up killing you and your kid, deception. Fake friends are often characterized by dishonest motives and deceitful words. You know, true friendship, in contrast to false friends, the Bible describes a true friend as someone loyal and who provides honest, even difficult counsel. you know. A true friend is really genuine and being there for you. Romans chapter 16, 17 to 18. Romans chapter 16, verse 17 to 18. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which causes division. Now when I hear mark, I mean blocking, and I'm about to block you out because you're acting funny with me. I'm going to read it again. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which causes divisions and offenses, contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. So that means I'm blocking you. That's another word for blocking. For they that are, you understand, treating you funny, well, you need to block them. Got to let them go. Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17 says, as iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. So all you fake Christians that don't like me, you're not doing what the Bible say. Beneficial relationships. This imagery illustrates how healthy, godly relationships should work. Your friends and companions should be safe people. Ladies, if you got crazy men up in your life that's breaking up everything in your house and it's crazy, get rid of him and abandon him immediately and don't go back to him. Your friends and companions should be safe people who help refine your character, hold you to a higher standard, and encourage your spiritual growth. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to meditation, universal power creation. Stand to the floor, stretch your hands high to receive power above the tower. Welcome to meditation. Now watch the levitation. Pyramid to the floor. Now shut your eyes. Now rise to the sky. Meditate way up high. Welcome to meditation. Relaxing, use concentration. Focus with the third eye. Open your mind wide. Within your spirit, chakras activated. Welcome to meditation, universal power creation. Feel the magic glow when you shut your eyes. Now rise to the sky, levitate way up high. Magical power, thunder, lightning, and showers. Dignity, passion, meditation, action.
Are you worthy?